Welcome to my new stream today. I see I almost just got Patreons on my stream today. Ivan van Sant, Danny Ovic, my German guy. Welcome today to my stream. I was so a long time not working here on the stream, and I'm really sorry, but I had so much problems with my internet connection. It was always disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting, and obviously this is not a good internet connection for doing live streams. Hey, Loy Halavani, nice to meet you. Yeah, so I'm really sorry for being so less here on YouTube and Twitch for live streams, but I try to do more streams in the future. But obviously I got a lot of jobs to do, and the job today gonna be let me switch the window. So today we're gonna work on a job. It's for Mama Music Force in France, however, in Frankreich, you know, in Frankreich. We got a track from a friend of mine, a pretty famous guitarist from France, from Paris. His name is Michel-Yves Kochmann. Look for him whenever you need guitars. He's a great composer, great guitarist. And my job today gonna be to make his track into some kind of light indie trailer stuff. So obviously this won't be a really big trailer track, but it will be building and good for nature pictures, good for television spots, and even maybe for some kind of A24 trailer stuff, TV stuff. So light trailer. It's really light. Okay, so nothing big, fancy today. And yeah, let me answer some questions. Danny Rich, this flute from the track is a live flute. I think it's a track Criere. You can look for this on Spotify. And it's a live Irish flute. It's live recorded. It's not a library. Okay. Lawyer Halavani, thank you. I think it's better being underrated than overrated. I think so, yeah. Even from St. Patreon squad today. I heard you're really sad we cannot have a Patreon meeting today, but you're here so you can watch me a little bit. Okay, so guys, let's check the guitars. I haven't done anything. I just have imported the guitar stuff from Michel-Yves right now into my project here. And let me just take that a little bit down. So this is now only the stuff from my guy Michel-Yves, and he's such great composer. So let's listen to it and look how we can make some light indie trailer stuff out of that, okay? Enjoy. And just keep me posted when I'm playing back the music, because I'm not using any headphones today, because I like to have my speakers alive here without headphones. I'm muting my microphone, and if I should miss to demute it when I'm talking to you, just keep me posted, okay? So obviously you shouldn't hear me right now. So bar number 44 is the ending point. You can see I got some pre-imported starters and stuff I got here, like risers. I mean, we always need risers and even light trailer stuff. We need sub booms, we need booms to get some ambience in here. And if you wonder what I did here, it's basically a template I already remixed 4 Office tracks. So I know roundabout what I need, what kind of settings. And so this is already pre-done by me. It's just reverb going on as always. Valhalla Shimmer. You see that concert hall almost 20%, 25, and it says 30. And I got on my master bus something going on. Let me check that and take it over. Mix console. What else? FX, vintage, beefy mix. To just give it a nice overall glue together and mix, you know. So let me take that out. So yeah, so let me re-listen again to the track and check where we can already put in risers to give an accent to a turning point in the track. And then maybe let's see that we can mute some stuff here. Before we record something on the track, we're gonna rearrange it a little bit to mute some stuff here already in. And so we got a natural build in there, okay? So let's check that. And I'm gonna arrange while I'm in the track and listening to it. So I like the pad coming in, we got here. Make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think we got here the ukulele and the piano playing the same tune. Check that. Right. And we don't want to have both in the middle. See, I got the piano already on the right side, 25%. The ukulele we would turn to the left, 25%, so we got some kind of nice stereo image going on when they both play back together. When they are panned both to the middle, it's some kind of muddy mix, you know. So if we pan them 25% to the left, to the right, we got some nice stereo image going on. Let's listen to that. Nice, and obviously this is how you're looking like you didn't had a haircut since 3 months because of COVID lockdowns. Okay, we got both panned, 25 left, 25 right, so we got a nice stereo image. Let's listen back to the rest again. See, before we are coming to a turning point in a track, so let's say after the refrain here would start another verse, I'm setting a small, let me change that, small accent here with a downer before. just a nice arrangement trick to make everything a little bit more interesting, okay? So let's listen again from the start. And I think we still can mute some stuff at the beginning and just get everything into the track to the end. Very nice melodic track. It's written in A major, and let me get the chord so far. Let me check that. D, F minor, A, and E. And then we get to the refrain like F minor, A major, D, and A. And back again, F minor, A sus 4, so yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Fansan, do you low pass the highs of the booms to make the room for other stuff? No, I actually push them. Listen back to them. Because I use those booms almost for everything, and I know the sound, and I know they work best if you just EQ them like this, so they have a little bit high power. You can hear that much better in a track, okay? So my first feeling is, so I haven't scheduled me something to record on this right now, so I just go about my feeling. I got some synths loaded, like repo, you know, some kind indie kind of stuff, which is always fitting here. Got a piano, got a drums, and I would say let's start with the drums, and we are using Move Agent for that. But I got no clue what to record, so let's check that by listening back to the track, and I just go with my feeling. Let's see how this is working, okay? Yeah, so my feeling is saying we can record hi-hats already on that. Let's see. So I start with a layer for the drums. I start just with hi-hats, then I go to bass, to snare, so that I don't record everything at the same time. And let's copy the channel and just call it hi-hat. Okay. And let's record that. Nice stuff. So we just recorded right now the hi-hat. And basically that's the job of a composer. You simply record layers, layers, and layers till it sounds great. Let me check the line. We don't listen through the whole line right now. So yeah, the more complicated thing gonna be right now to find bass, snare, and maybe some ride for that. I think we're gonna use the ride right now to add some additional drum feeling to that, and then later go to the bass and snare. Okay, let's go. And I'm pretty sure even gonna say right now, no drum player gonna play it like this because you're playing the hi-hat and the ride. That's right. And later you're playing the snare drum. But basically I'm recording right now simply that it sounds good. It's not important later if it's so unrealistic for a drummer, you know. We don't get marked by a drummer saying someone like, okay, this is not how a drummer would play it. The most important thing is it sounds good. You know, it needs to sound good. It's not important if it's for real or not. The most important thing later is the output of the track, that it sounds good. And yeah, even if this is not naturally recorded by a live drummer, no one gonna take care later for that. You know what I mean? It's simply important that it sounds good, and that's all. Okay. So let's go maybe for the crashes and for the bass and rim. Let's see if we can get some kind of beat for that. Even no side chaining here. Doesn't sound quite well, but we polished that a little bit. Okay, first let's quantize. Let's take out some reverb of the drum. Let me check that on my mixing channel. Perfect. For the refrain, I think we need to layer the snare with a rim shot, but just listen back again to the overall sound of the bass and the rim, okay? And the drums together. So obviously you see it's a lot of back and forth listening to it and checking what's working. This is the boring part of a composer, but for me it only works like this. So let's see what's working. Okay, let's play back the guitars at the beginning alone, and then let's get in the hi-hat here for a credible build. maybe getting a small crush here. I see it's muting it because it recognized that something else is playing here. Let me get out the last 3 hi-hats. That should play back that. Check that. Exactly like this. And let's play back. Nice, but a little bit too loud. We just need a small nuance for that. And I'm sorry I had my microphone not muted. That's just a small nuance, like dum dum, you know, like getting to the next next part of the track then. Okay, let's go back again, check what we can do. And we do the same effect here, that short. We need to mute again hi-hat. Yeah, this is the part where the first refrain is coming in. So we're gonna go bigger here, down again in this part with a level, and then most biggest part for the end here. Okay. Okay, effect is nice. We listen again to it. So yeah, this is the part where I mentioned that we got the snare drum. And I would like to layer that with a rim because I think it's a much more brighter, nicer sound. So the rim is this one. Let's listen back how that sound layered together, because the snare drum alone, it's always that problem with snare drums. You never can find the right snare drum. But let's check how this is sounding with snare drum and rim together. Obviously, that just would work with 2 drummers, but we got as much drummer as we need here right now. Drummers, not drummer. You see, what I did right here, right now, I layered the snare drum with a rim shot to have the snare sound much beefier. That worked great. And I just tuned the EQ for the snare. So this is for the whole drums, for hi-hats, for bass. But this point is not affecting the other drum elements. I just tuned it so with the EQ that I liked it and with a reverb on top. Okay, so I got, this is the drum bass. And let's listen back again to the settings. Works great so far for me. It just needs to be in the mix, okay? So we don't record stuff which doesn't sound quite well to us. And just let's play back again the whole track to get a vision from how it is sounding, and then see, we definitely need to do more stuff to the end and in the middle, but let's check that. Perfect. So we need crashes starting at that point. Let me check for crashes. Some smooth crashes. Let's check that. think it's this one. Almost. Maybe this one? Not the other one. So let's record that, but very, very smooth. Just a bit. Works quite well. Let's quantize that and listen back again. Nice stuff, and we need shakers or tambourines. This additional drum stuff is always working great in drums. Makes it more natural. Let me check. Got anywhere channel here? Arcade it is. So I'm using a lot of the arcade samples for the tambourine stuff, etc. You know, or maybe shaker stuff. Let's check if we got something in here. We got it. Let me check where this is based in the mix. Here we go. Let's take out the reverb for now, or just maybe add a little bit. That's much too much here. Let's check how this is working in the mix. Okay, we need to look for the shakers or tambourine. So let's search a little bit. Lines, no kits, tambourine. Tambourine, here we got it. That's nice, laid back. It should work. Perfect. Okay, what we do right now here. We stem that out as audio, because I don't like MIDI channels for that. So let me just shortly mute the desktop audio so don't hear that weird flashback. Okay, here we go with the tambourine file, and I see up there it's layered already tambourine. Let's check where we can maybe bring that into the track. Nice stuff. Another trick is getting tambourine on the left side and shakers on the right side. So we even got more stuff again going on. Let me check for if we got maybe shakers in here. Or let's simply search for shakers. Endless search for good sample here. This might work quite well. Let's check that. Now it doesn't work. We need that fast, like 16 shakers. We could make it double as fast. No. This might work, maybe. Let's check that. works. We just need to time that. Quantize. And again, getting just that exported as audio. So we use render in place here. Cubase. If you say I really like a card, it's a nice addition to everything you got. Because this is naturally recorded. And you just get it if you record it by yourself. And then it's still hard to get it sound, okay? So let's get it into the mixer shakers. Let's check how that sounds. Nice so far. Let's listen back again to the whole track. At the moment we just did the drums, and now we go then back to the melodic part, now adding piano, synths and other stuff, maybe some drums. Let's check that. Nice melody. I think we are safe at the moment for the drums, and let me check what I can do with the piano. He got a nice theme here with his piano, but let me add some melodic sounds to that. Yeah, we get a small line like dun 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 dun, which could work in between. We don't gonna play it back all the time. You know, we just need that as a background filling a small nuance, and I think we're gonna layer that one octave higher to get a build. Okay, the high piano line is working. Maybe we can push that still a bit with some piano chords. Let's check that from the beginning. Sorry, this was wrong. doesn't work quite well yet. Let's give it another try with some piano chords. Not 3 notes, maybe just 2 notes. Works better, but we're gonna take something out here. Okay, let's listen back again. Endless listening back and forth to the track. Oh, I'm sorry, no audio. Okay, my fault. Now's the audio there. Thank you, Nico. Audio's there right now, yeah? Nico, you can hear the audio? So Nico, thanks for the tip. It was because I stamped something out and muted the Cubase audio, so you don't have a weird flashback. But yeah, I missed it. Thank you for the tip. So we recorded now drums and piano to the track. I would say maybe let's look for some repro synth line in there, maybe some pad something. Okay, let's check that. Again, I just improvise something and then check how this is sounding in the track and then layer bit by bit. I think the only thing here very smooth is working that arpeggio sound dun 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 dun, kind of like. Not more, but with a little bit more of reverb here. Let's get it into the mix. At the moment it's a bit staccato-like, and we simply do that a little bit more legato-like right now by putting this in Cubase into legato mode, so it's more attached to each note. Let's check that with the mixer. Works fine. You know, just a little bit synthy going on in the background. Dun 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 dun. Nothing big fancy, but this will make the track to the end much more fuller. Let's check for the other stuff. Let's get a second into it. Yeah, the line works great. But we don't bring it in so early here. We bring it in when I stop recording it. So again, we want to have some light indie folk trailer, very, very light. So it needs to build all the time. And let's check that again by playing back from the start. Nice, works great. You need to see that later in the context when we edit everything else. But my feeling is saying this works. Maybe get some third synth in. Some more melodic lined, less arpeggio, you know. And let's check that. I think we're gonna play back exactly that line. not so easy to play, I need to say. Let's record that. Okay, let's fix that. Was not the original line, but we got MIDI for that, so we can fix that. So those melody lines by Michel Kochmann are always very, very complicated in between, but I think I got it. Yes, that's the line. Not sure if we're gonna use that directly at the beginning. I think we're gonna use that at the end to fill it up. I think it was here. Check that again. we got here the piano going on, and I think we need to move the melody synth to the right side. Otherwise it's too buried. Check that. Yeah, this works. So again, we cannot use too many synths and too much of it. It's just to fill and complement the track very well. Jose Rodriguez, good morning, and thank you, Epalex. Yeah, so next stuff we're gonna add is, I think, strings, and we're gonna add even more later to the end, maybe vocals or something. Let's check that. But let's go for staccato strings and maybe melody strings here. So I got my stuff I always use preloaded. Fluid strings by Performance Samples. And violin patch by Audio Violins. Let's check maybe if we can get in staccato strings. Not too much, but maybe a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use the same string line we had for the strings. Dum 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 da dum da dum dum dum. Okay, and we check that. Yeah, like this. And gonna just use that for the mid sounding stuff here. Okay. And when we go further to this so-called reverb, we need to layer that a little bit more up. Okay. Let's check that from here. Maybe double time, at least for the high stuff. 16 notes. Check it. Works, I think so. Let's play that back and let's try it. We can maybe can get in a violin line for that. Or simply try it out. Okay, a bit too much. Let's start it again from the beginning. I had a feeling the beginning violin line was working very great, but we need to bring that at the end of the track more to build it. So violin line, the violin line works quite well here, not all the time, so we're gonna listen back again to that and mix it maybe a little bit more to the left and less from the volume, and maybe even using less notes here to get into the mood of the track. Much better to let the note ring out here from the violin. Maybe we get the violin here later in. Second part just. Nice. And this note needs to be on C or Cis because it's A major. Works, but we need to change something here in the arrangement with the piano, the staccato strings here. It's too much. Maybe we bring the piano at the half here. I also don't like the end. Check that again. maybe you're recording on top something with that high filler synth. We just need some high blinks with that synth here. Not too much. Something like this, even less of this, I think so. And maybe we don't need a piano at the end. Sounds more wound. I would like to have something like an ending chord here for the piano, like this. Here we go with the ending chord. No ending chord, okay? And I need to be honest, I totally lost the feeling for the track, so I need to re-listen to it fully again and then maybe decide what we still can add. For example, some additional damage drums. Maybe some tuba. Oh, we got some solo voice here going on. Maybe we get that in. Let's check that. Maybe let's go with damage drums. No, we go with the solo voice, I'm sorry. okay, solo voice works, but not all the time. And so that means we need to re-listen again and mute stuff we don't need then. Maybe we even take out the acoustic rhythm at the start. Let's see that. Works quite well. Yeah, so it's definitely better with having the acoustic rhythm guitar coming in later. I think we're gonna mute the acoustic guitar also here in this part. Change a bit here the melody line of the violin. You see, it's a lot of details here. Also the voice is a little bit too much here. I think it could stay on simply on A and repeating then in this part. Sounds better. And we still need to work a little bit in the arrangement to the end. This is what I mean at the end. We need to take a bit of the drums maybe out. Nicely. I'm really sorry guys that I need to repeat so many times the track, but actually that's the work, you know, still getting the feeling of the track, even if you need to repeat it all the time. So I would say let's listen one time back again and maybe add some fresh other elements, and then we're gonna add to the end some nice vocal chop ups. And maybe getting some damage on it. Maybe bring in the violin line later here then. Last line of the violin didn't work. It needs to be a B. And from people who saw my stream before, they know that I always quantize my fluid channel strings a bit forward. So it's not directly on the one, I just move them just a little bit forward so they're a little bit more groovy here. Check that. Much better. Okay, and because we got here the refrain going on, we need the riser for sure to accentuate it a bit. Didn't like the higher violin here. So what I would check out now is if we can maybe get him some vocal chops to get it more indie feeling like. And let me check again for arcade. They got some really nice line here. Let me check the name again for that. It was Hooked, I think so. And we are in A major, so let's change that. A major, major, A major. Here we go. A major. Let's check if we can get him some vocal chops in here. I simply need to try out again if something is fitting, but I think we're gonna find something here. Found something already. I really like that A, and we're gonna stand it out. And please, people, tell me when I forget again to activate the Cubase sound, because to stand it out, I need to mute now the Cubase sound. Otherwise, you get a weird flashback. Okay, so let's mute that. Render in place. And we got the vocal chop ready. And activate again Cubase. Ooh, okay. Let's go. Nice. We're gonna repeat it, and for the start we just bring some kind of accent here. So just one time then. see that vocal chop is saying something like awesome? Outside. Works, but we need to tune that a little bit different. Higher, definitely. Nice. We're gonna add a downer to this side here. And yeah, let's play back the whole track again to check how the vocal chops from Arcade are here working. I got a feeling it's working pretty good, but I need to stem that here out. When they're in place again. Cubase, really nice function. So I can prep the wave file better than the MIDI I ever could. Let's get it into the mix again. Mostly high EQs, I think so. I called it awesome. Works. Now to get a feeling for the whole track, if this is at all working, let's play back everything, okay? Maybe we still rearrange something. I still hope you have fun. It's a quite boring process sometimes to re-listen to everything and rearrange and adding new stuff and getting new stuff on it, etc. So, but this is the job and it needs to be done. So hope you still enjoy that. Yeah, Robin Müller, you were quite right. There was a lot of unnecessary low end. Took that out. Didn't watch it, but that's usually something when I go to the mixing process. But great idea, Robin Müller. Fixed it already. Damaged drums doesn't work at the end. What could work at the end is choir, but I'm used to choir in trailers. So let's check how we can get it in. Maybe I got a feeling it can place nice in the background, but let me lower that a bit. Choir, yeah, it's plus 6 dB. Let's check that. Fireworks, but it's not loud enough here, so I was a bit too heavy in taking it down. Now I know who Hallbeck is. Eric. I'm not sure about choir, honestly, but maybe with a lot of reverb as a kind of ambience in the background. Let's check that again. Welcome, Eric. Happy you enjoy that. Let me fix that choir here. I'm still missing that nice vocal delay. Delay for you is always a good option. Check if it's the right. This is nice. With the choir and the single vocal, needs to be a little bit of work in there. No, that sub-boomer at the end is too heavy. Much too heavy. It's like someone is punching you in your face. Yeah, we cannot bring in the choir directly here in the beginning. We need to bring it at the end here to top it. You know, this awesome. Then the single voice, awesome, awesome, and play by itself and shine better. Let's check that again from the start. Too much melody at the end going on. We need to get less here into the track to have a nice build down. Where's that crash accent? Here we had this one, I think. Doesn't work. I think we did the end quite less busy than before, so we got a gradual build up and down again. Not everything on the same level, to also accentuate a little bit the final climax with Fair so-called. And let's check that again. Yeah, so I like the track. There's some nice summer, mid-spring feeling, kind of like positive, happy. Again, we are composing light indie trailer, so it just should build and then maybe in the end go up again for that kind of indie movies, you know. But I think we did it quite well. Maybe we could end at the end tuba, but I think that's then anytime it's too much. I would give you guys a last listen to the track and then thank you everybody for enjoying the stream today after so long time not streaming again. I had some internet connection issues. It always went down the internet, so you cannot do really a proper streaming session. But today it worked. And let's listen back again one time to the track and then thank you everybody, guys. not yet done. I got another idea. Let's bring in the final with the piano just at the end and mute the synth here. Check that. Much better. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. We did a nice almost 3-hour session today in remixing or mixing and additional composing an indie folk trailer. Again, this is not indie folk trailer. The emotions, warm, lovely, you know, love emotions, heartbreaking, etc. All that kind of stuff for indie movies. And we did some nice adjustments here at the end. We just bring the choir at the end as the piano and the synth, and sometimes less is more. And this is my main sentence always. I try to do as less as possible to get the best possible outtake here. So I would say let's listen again to the whole track, and then that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so guys, thank you for tuning in. That's it. I think the track is great. I'm still gonna do some changes once I deliver to the publisher at the end. So I always stem everything into group stems, do some rearranging, mixing, clearer mixing for sure. And what I'm gonna do right now, you don't need to see this. I'm gonna master that demo and send it out to the publisher. And then let's see how we're gonna change maybe still a little bit of the track when I'm ready for delivering the whole album. So sometimes I do adjustments when I listen back to the whole album, to each single track. And then I say, okay, maybe we don't need drums here, or maybe we don't need a solo guitar here. But those are gonna be changes at the end, once every track is written, and then we're gonna take a view on the whole album, to each track, listen to everything in a row, and then see if we're still gonna change something. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today. It was a quite boring process, playing everything back and forth, but hope it still was fun for you. Leave some comments, take an abo on my channel, and yeah, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.